The meeting is now called to order. Will the secretary please call the roll?
Mrs. Becker.
Here.
Mrs. Chu.
Here.
Dr. Cohen.
Here.
Mrs. Howard. Mrs. Lax.
Here.
Mr. Philipchak. Present. Mrs. Reese.
Here.
Mrs. Shaw.
Here.
Mr. Simmons.
Here, we have a quorum. Please rise to salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and to attend the meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interest is discussed and acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of this Act, the East Brunswick Board of Education has caused notice of this meeting to be published by having the date, time, and place thereof posted at the Board of Education offices located at 760 Route 18, East Brunswick, New Jersey. Written notice was also provided to the Sentinel, the Newark Star Ledger, the Home News and Tribune, and the Municipal Clerk of East Brunswick. All board meetings, with the exception of executive session discussions, are videotaped for later broadcast. It is the policy of the Board of Education that videotape meetings are not edited for any purpose. Individuals who speak at the board's public meetings should be aware of these videotaping rules. And good evening, everyone. We'll begin with the superintendent's report. Dr. Valesky.
Good evening. The artwork on display in the boardroom this evening was created by students from Lawrence Brook Elementary School. The art teachers of these talented students are Marianne Lair and Angela Carakalou. Elizabeth Dunn is the principal. East Brunswick's 4th and 5th graders have begun learning Spanish. Sonora Cosa and Sonora Lopez have been encouraging our students to use and speak Spanish from the first day of school. During the National Hispanic Heritage Month, students have learned the nationalities of famous Latinos as well as the geographical location of Spanish-speaking countries. When you greet a 4th or 5th grader, you can tell the time of day because they know whether to say Buenos dias, Buenas tardes, or Buenas noches. In sports news, our GMC Athlete of the Week representatives for East Brunswick are Chelsea Stockey and Kyle Wiggins. On September 20th, the boys cross-country team won the Red Division race and became Red Division champions. Additionally, the girls' varsity soccer team is currently undefeated. Congratulations to our September High School Athletes of the Month. Students were selected for this honor by the coaching staff based on performance, demonstration of leadership, effort in practice, and modeling exceptional character. The Anti-Bullying Bill of Rights requires the first full week of October be designated as a week of respect in New Jersey. Respect Week is observed by the entire school community in order to recognize the importance of character education, anti-bullying messages, and positive behaviors in our schools. Principals and student assistant specialists have been busy planning age-appropriate instruction and activities which support these important messages. The third week in October is School Violence Awareness Week statewide. In recognition of this, similar activities are planned. This morning, Lawrence Brook School held an assembly to kick off Respect Week. I had the pleasure of attending the assembly along with Mayor McAvoy. We both shared ways students can make a difference in school, in the community, and throughout their lives. Kindness captains from each class shared ways that all students can show respect. Last night, George Scott, retired Director of Student Services and Family Therapist, spoke to more than 100 East Brunswick parents at the JM PAC during our first session of Parent University. Mr. Scott gave parents practical advice on how to raise resilient children and answered questions from the audience. The information he shared was well received. The presentation will be posted on our website later next week. The East Brunswick Education Foundation will host a fall fashion show on Wednesday, October 19th at the Place on the Lake. Fashions and accessories will be provided by Macy's. Guests will enjoy an evening of dinner, music, fashions, raffle prizes, and fun. Don't miss the spectacular theme basket raffles. More information can be found at ebnet.org/fashion show. Parent-teacher conferences will be held October 25th through October 28th. Parents will be able to schedule their parent-teacher conferences online through Parent Access beginning October 18th. Please contact your student school if you need assistance with your username. Just a reminder, schools will be closed on Wednesday, October 12th for fall recess too. Thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Valesky. And I'd like to ask everyone to please observe a moment of silence for the recent passing of Mrs. Suzanne Rimler-Kahn.
special education teacher at Hammersholt Middle School. Mrs. Khan has served our district for over 14 years, most of which were at Churchill Junior High School. Thank you very much.